opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. With our analysts, Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Miami Heat. On Friday, they'll take on Kristaps Porzingis.
Y'all play too much. Why are you running up there? Look how you, I told you not to do that. I knew you was going to do it like that.
What a great opportunity for this team.
I said when you hold it, I said hold it straight.
Tough road games coming up. And that kind of
not run up here chasing him.
Winning some of these games.
No, he was trying to win.
You better be glad this stuff didn't spill everywhere all in here, because that's what would have happened. That's why I was telling you to hold it like this.
Oh.
You got to pay attention, man.
Richardson in at the two-guard spot. We've got new rosters, fresh starts, and a lot of...
You shouldn't have to apologize, John. You should just be paying attention.
Thankfully, we got through the offseason storylines, the preseason, and all the predictions out there. It's not about that stuff. It's about the play. So let's get it started.
Now here's Ivy. Wiseman, the pass to
I
Cunningham.
didn't tell nobody they can have him.
Adebayo grabs the board. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. Back to Butler. And it's
That was tight.
Defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to slide.
Johnny, get out of the TV. You ain't read no book. You ain't did nothing yet. Get your butt and go read your book. You come in here trying to grab food. Go eat. Go read your book.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Pure from three-point range.
A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner three.
Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league. And BA, there might be a couple guys on that roster right now that can do that, but front office is trying to find somebody where they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with. Cunningham finding the open man there.
Outside Richardson. Pass to Love. Out to Lowry. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
He said that's his. Leave it alone.
Lowry has become over 15 years in the league and still going strong.
It's amazing how Kyle has done such a remarkable job as being reliable and being available for when it counts the most. I mean, when he's on the floor, there's so many little things that Kyle's able to do to impact winning, and that's where the value really shines through.
And Grant, the resiliency and determination of the Heat, not to be underestimated.
Well, BA, last season became just the second 8th seed in NBA history to advance to the finals. And Jimmy Butler said it. We don't care if you pick us to win. We never have. We never will.
Always impressive when a smaller player has a nose for the ball and rises up amongst the taller ones to grab rebounds.
Detroit has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Cunningham passes to Ivy. Up and over Lowry. Ivy's shot is off.
He may not be the strongest inside presence in the league, but still, he's got to convert from there.
And it's in there.
Love has a knack for recognizing when a teammate's going to break wide open.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside Bagley. And he's going for the lob. Oh, the big finish by Bagley.
So Bagley can really get up and extend.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo passes to Lowry. Over Cunningham. Here's Butler. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And so it's Detroit with it, trailing by 2. Cunningham passes to Bogdanovich. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Butler finds Lowry. Outside for Butler. And it's out of bounds to the Heat as Miami retains possession. And here we have last season's best free throw shooting teams. Second, the Heat.
Well, it was a big focal point for them last season, making good on their trips from the free throw line.
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Tyler Hero's checked in for Miami. And the switch here also for Detroit. Harris is checked in for Bogdanovich. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Cunningham drives in. Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Robinson comes in for Lowry. Stewart, he's checked in for Detroit. Morris comes in for Ivy. Here's Hero. Martin outside. Stewart against Love. Clock at 6. Hero. And it's Wiseman with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Hero for 3. Rebound Detroit. Morris passes to Cunningham. Over Adebayo. And it's Cunningham missing.
Great defensive effort to lock down the paint.
Yeah, he cut off every angle and then got his body on him. That's a Warriors effort.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. They trail by 1. Shoots over Hero. Adebayo with the rejection.
Good defensive play. Adebayo on the inside, helping out his teammates.
And good whistle there.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. Butler's checked in for Miami. He hits the second from the line.
Hard to tell coming out of college what it was that Bam Adebayo was going to hang his hat on offensively. But for sure, you knew relentless effort was going to be part of his game.
Now here's Bogdanovich. From 13, no good, misses at the buzzer. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. It's the Heat up by 2, and we'll return shortly. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and it has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Butler and Martin, the duo at forward. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero, and it's Bryant in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And what makes Tyler Hero so dangerous, Brent, is his ability to catch fire from range.
Yeah, I would say, Grant, sometimes it's an inferno with Tyler Hero, the way he can get it going. I mean, he can rain down threes. He's got a pull-up game. He can get quickly into double digits.
Here's Butler. Butler goes for it inside.
great focus there. Defender with some contact, and Butler able to glance around it, through it, and score.
The Pistons trailing. Burks passes to Morris. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And taking a look at last year's stats. Here were the players that led the way in terms of steals. Second is Jimmy Butler.
Last year, he was really opportunistic defensively, creating havoc.
Durant, the pass to Stewart, unloads, and it's Martin with the rebound.
If he wants that one over again, I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
For three, Robinson on target from range. Robinson's got himself on the board with a three there.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, talking about his all-star wing, Coach Eric Spoelstra said, it's hard to describe Jimmy Butler until you actually feel him between the four lines. He is a supreme elite competitor, one of the ultimate competitors in his profession. His only focus is about driving a team to win. All other things are irrelevant. PA?
That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. Robinson controls the rebound and the putback. And now a 12-point Miami lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Detroit calls timeout. And the Heat with some changes. Love is checked in for Bryant. Richardson comes in for Robinson. And it's Lowry in for Hero. For Detroit, they've got none of their first three shots to fall so far in the second. Morris passes to Bogdanovich. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Martin outside. And the foul on Marvin Bagley. That's his first foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Harris is checked in for Detroit. Kate Cunningham comes in for Morris. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Lowry finds Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Love. And a great assist by Butler as that one goes.
Love is awesome at reading the defense. When they're not up on him, he's going to let it rip.
For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Cunningham up top. To the inside. Here's Wiseman. Ivy outside. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Ivy's got 6.
Ivy doesn't take as many threes as you'd think for a guard, but respectable from him.
Pass to Martin. Detroit with a rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. And here's Lowry. The 3. Offensive board. Ooh, good D by Bagley.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Miami. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Through contact, Butler connects.
That is a tough 2 right there from Butler. Really his calling card. Rugged play and 100% effort.
Here's Ivy. 55 seconds left in the second quarter. And again, the Pistons missing. The Heat on offense. They're on a 14-5 run. Richardson, the pass to Lowry. Martin outside. Back to Lowry. Pass to Love. Out to Lowry. Banked it in off the glass. Lowry's gotten his second bucket.
There's just not a reason to try to get that physical with Kyle Lowry. Even as a point guard, he can still force his way in there.
30 seconds left in the first half. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Cunningham with the ball. Up and over Lowry. And again, the Pistons missing.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
There's Cunningham with a three. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Miami Heat liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Time for a quick break, and back to the action.
And hello, everybody. What an amazing first-half performance it's been for the Miami Heat.
Offensively, they're facing no resistance on the interior. So they just continue to grind away. You see the high-quality shots that they're getting? That's a very disciplined approach.
And the defensive response to that might be to collapse the lane, but then you could leave perimeter shooters open. So which would you prefer? And let's take a glance at what lies ahead. A look at the upcoming schedule.
You look at Detroit. Next game is their first chance to get a road win in the new fresh season. I'm expecting them to bring some fire, some hot sauce intensity for that barbecue chicken.
But not too much hot sauce. I know how you... Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Without question, Jimmy Butler displaying his skills today.
He's been on the attack, playing hard and going right to the rim.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And here are the Heat now. It's off to Boston after this one, where they will face the Celtics. It'll be the start of a three-game trip on the road, setting the floor for the Pistons. Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Wiseman in at the center position, locking down the middle. Here's Ivy. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Love finds Adebayo. Back to Love. Here's Butler. Outside Love. There's 5 on the clock. Pass to Butler. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. From outside, off the mark. Well, it's going to take something special now to get them back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem like it.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two-guard spot.
Miami shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Butler passes to Richardson. Misses the 3. And the Pistons shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size, and he can get it done on the offensive end.
This Pistons squad struggling. Pass to Ivy. Now here's Wiseman. Outside Bagley. And here's Ivy. Fires from 14. And that's good for 2. Ivy's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Ivy using that mid-range well.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. For Miami, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Lowry against Cunningham. Takes a 3. They get it again.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Cunningham. Richardson against Ivy. Cunningham passes to Ivy from 8 feet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists now in this one. Miami has got nothing to fall from outside in this 3rd quarter. Butler against Bogdanovich. Adebayo, a screen on Bogdanovich. Butler down low. Butler drops it in.
I like the timing too. Jimmy Butler just bursting off of that pick to get to a shot.
Well, we're into the 3rd quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Heat always focus on the big prize. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, winning a championship can be done in a lot of different ways. The game is played on both sides of the floor with IQ and with toughness, making plays in those winning moments. It's not necessarily what everybody thinks it is. Brian?
Well, he would know, Allie. Thank you. Here's Bagley. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket. Bagley's got 8.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Lowry outside. Outside for Butler. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
.133 left to play in the 3rd. Now a timeout called by Detroit. And what really separates Jimmy Butler as a player is competitive fire, Brent.
B.A., you see that wall over there? Go ask Jimmy to run through it. Guess what? He'll do it twice. He'll go through it one way, turn around, and come back. I mean, this guy has got incredible willpower, and when the stakes are highest, he's at his best.
Martin, he's checked in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Jimmy Butler. Duren, he's checked in for Detroit. Harris comes in for Bogdanovich. Here's Duren. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Ivy with the ball. Hero picks him up. Ivy passes to Bagley. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Richardson finds Hero. Off the mark there with a 3. And so it's Harris with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons. 15-point game. A nice shot by Ivy.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Now here's Hero. Adebayo passes to Hero. Lowry outside. Oh, stolen by Harris. Ivy outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by Lowry.
Yeah, the defense there in chill mode. We all know he can burn them from 3-point range.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
The Pistons making a switch here. Stewart, he's checked in for Bagley. Bojan Bogdanovich, he comes in for Harris. Burks, he's checked in for Ivy. And it's Morris in for Kate Cunningham. 4 on the clock. Blocked! Stewart against Martin. Stewart, the pass to Morris. Now Bogdanovich. Pass to Duran. Works for three.
It's Hero's quickness on defense right now that's helping him to be effective.
And so it's the Miami Heat in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We're coming right back. Don't go. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Well, Detroit shooting 37% from the floor at this point. On the wing, it'll be Robinson and Butler. Thomas Bryant out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Hero in at the one. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Burks against Bryant. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Burks against Robinson. And this summer, one of the Heat's own, Dwayne Wade, inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame bring.
What an amazing big game performer Dwayne Wade was during his entire career. 13-time All-Star, 3-time champion, and he brought the organization their first title. That just says it right there. Dwayne Wade, the foundation, the rock of the Miami Heat. So much talk about being undrafted out of college. How about Duncan Robinson and how far he's taking his abilities?
Burks no good. Butler on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Butler good. And the Heat lead by 14.
And Butler giving you the full buffet of the things he can do.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Stewart, the pass to Burks. No good from outside.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Robinson gets the bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Burks. Three-pointer. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Burks has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Great vision from Morris makes the next pass. That's what you want.
So it's Miami now. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Just their second turnover of the game. Impressive how mistake-free they've been.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Lowry comes in for Robinson. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Duran. Bagley comes in for Stewart. Ivy's checked in for Burks. And Cade Cunningham subbed in for Morris.
After a brutal first half from the field, their shots are finally starting to fall.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Lowry with it. Martin outside. Pass to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. The bank shot, no good. The Pistons have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Stolen by Lowry. Martin outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Heat.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
That one's good for 2.
And the defense better clue in to Cade Cunningham. I mean, this guy is an active and effective scorer.
Here's Butler. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Confidence is sensational, and it feels like no one is going to stop him tonight from scoring.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Bagley, a screen on Lowry. Shoots from the block. Here's Cunningham. Miami grabs the miss. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the 4th. Lowry with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Adebayo, no good. Detroit has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Wing shot on the way. And it's Cunningham missing.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And so Hero will bring it up to the Miami Heat. 13-point lead. It's Martin on the wing. From the strike. Hero, no good.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Here's Cunningham. That one rolls around and rims out. Well, the Heat's shooting 54% from the field so far in this one.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Heat.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jimmy Butler.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Butler taking his time here. Martin finds Butler. Lowry against Cunningham. 5 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. Martin misses. And here's Cunningham. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yeah, so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's go courtside to Allie LaForce with our player of the game. Allie, it's all yours.
Jimmy, it has been a match made in heaven here in Miami. Does this feel like home for you yet?
It does, man. I love this city. I think this city loves me as well. And I want a championship here. We got a long way to go, but it's possible.
The city loves you back, Jimmy. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. That concludes the first game of the NBA season. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. Now it's time for the New Balance Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler.